Meanwhile, Sinner's team also claimed his incident was accidental, so why wasn't he suspended? Jannik Sinner, a two-time Australian Open quarterfinalist, voiced his concerns, stating that while Sinner's explanation might be plausible, the way the case was handled didn't seem fair compared to other players. Today, we're discussing a controversy that's causing a lot of anger among top tennis players. Many of them are frustrated with the International Tennis Integrity Agency, AA, for not suspending Jannik Sinner after he tested positive for a banned substance not once, but twice. Is the ITA showing bias towards popular players, or is there more to this story? Let's break it down. It was revealed on Tuesday that Jannik Sinner tested positive for a banned substance twice in March. The substance in question? Clostebol, an anabolic agent known to aid muscle growth. Despite these positive tests, the ITIA absolved Sinner of any fault or negligence. But why? Sinner explained that clostebol accidentally entered his system through a product used by one of his team members to treat a small wound. Clostebol, while banned in competitive sports, can be found in ointments and sprays in countries like Italy, where it's used to treat cuts or scrapes. However, it's also considered a performance enhancer, and athletes in other sports have been suspended after testing positive for it. A notable example is Fernando Tatis Jr., the San Diego Padres star who received an 80-game ban from Major League Baseball in 2022. Sinner's first positive test came from a urine sample during the Indian Wells tournament in March. 8 days later, an out-of-competition sample also tested positive. This raised eyebrows among other players, who began to question whether there was a double standard at play due to Sinner's success. Why was this kept under wraps? Why was Sinner allowed to keep competing before there was a resolution? The situation becomes even more controversial when we compare it to other players who faced similar issues. Simona Halep and Maria Sharapova both tested positive for banned substances and were promptly suspended. Their careers were nearly ruined. Halep, for instance, was provisionally barred from tennis in October 2022 after testing positive. And in May 2023, she faced a second doping offense charge for irregularities in her athlete biological passport. Halep maintained her innocence, stating that she unknowingly consumed a contaminated food supplement. Yet, she was still suspended for over a year.
Well, I wanted to stay silent, but now I feel the need to speak loud to my supporters, to my fans. I'm not asking for a special treatment, I just want to be judged. How much longer this is gonna take?
Meanwhile, Sinner's team also claimed his incident was accidental, so why wasn't he suspended? Jannik Sinner, a two-time Australian Open quarterfinalist, voiced his concerns, stating that while Sinner's explanation might be plausible, the way the case was handled didn't seem fair compared to other players. This raises a critical question. Did Sinner knowingly ingest the substance, or was it truly a mistake? And if it was a mistake, why was his case resolved so quickly? Is there something more going on here? Consider this. Shortly after the positive tests were revealed, Sinner made some notable changes to his team. He parted ways with his fitness coach, Umberto Ferrara, and his physiotherapist, Giacomo Naldi. The official reason? To move past this unfortunate incident. But was this really just an innocent mistake, or was there something more sinister going on behind the scenes? According to Sinner's team, the positive test was due to his physiotherapist unknowingly using an over-the-counter Italian product containing clostebol to treat a small wound on Sinner's finger. The physiotherapist didn't wear gloves, leading to what they called inadvertent contamination. The ITIA accepted this explanation, ruling the violation unintentional. But here's the question. Why did Sinner suddenly part ways with his coach and physiotherapist? Was it to destroy evidence, avoid further questions, or simply a coincidence? Despite all this, Sinner is still competing in the US Open. He claims that the speed with which he identified the source of the banned substance allowed him to continue playing. But this hasn't gone down well with his competitors. British player Dan Evans, who was handed a 12-month ban in 2017 for failing an anti-doping test, pointed out how quickly Sinner's case was resolved compared to others like Tara Moore, who waited 19 months for an outcome. Evans suggested that Sinner might have been lucky, or was it something more? The question remains, why was Sinner's case treated differently? Is there a bias at play here? Is the ITIA really fit for purpose, or are certain players being protected? So the question remains, has Jannik Sinner's case been handled fairly? Is he guilty, or is this all just an unfortunate mistake? And perhaps most importantly, is the International Tennis Integrity Agency doing its job effectively, or is there a bias towards certain players? We want to hear from you. Do you think Sinner's issue has been handled fairly? Is the ITIA showing favoritism, or are they simply following protocol? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth tennis discussions.
I'm happy that this
Until next time,
is over, so
keep watching
a lot of weight
and
from my
keep questioning.
shoulders are gone. I wish that no of the players has to go through this. Yes. I also hope that people understand why they let me keep playing and why I got the no fault.